Yo, what's popping, 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 popping? Yeah, man. I'm saying ASAP.
That's mine. What are you doing? Oh, I'm right. Jesus, Liz. I thought.
Blake. You can hear me? You get my hat? Where the fuck I put my shit? Let me see that lighter, bro.
I got one right here. Oh.
Yo, Killer K, what up?
What's good, my bro? What it look like?
Same old, what's popping?
I don't know, man. Black people, a lot of black people right now is paranoid and scared, man. Trump
Yeah,
talking that shit. Trump talking, Trump talking that shit. Niggas scared to death.
what you talking about? Trumpity Trump?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
There's
see a
no
lot of
telling
people
what.
getting rounded up. What about this ASAP situation though?
Oh man. See what? I don't know, man. You know what? His occult, devil worshiping ties might pull through for him because he's very strong in that. You know what I mean?
All right, let me say he got caught on camera, bro.
Yeah. But this is the other thing, though.
Yeah, free ASAP. What up?
He's a he's a celebrity.
That shit don't work no more.
Listen.
A
For
black
one,
celebrity, put it like that.
check it out.
Now I'm
They
gonna let you talk. That.
Ti got caught with all them guns. That was a mandatory prison sentence.
And how he got out of that?
He used a celebrity and said that he was going to do public service announcements,
Oh,
change his whole persona.
he said he
Now,
snitched on a dead nigga.
well, maybe that too. But there's the other side to it. If that guy doesn't testify,
Who?
he already
ASAP
did go to
really?
court. Yeah,
ASAP really?
yeah. If he don't testify in court, it's gonna be him versus the video footage.
Well, they
The,
got. Yeah, if you look at the picture, ASAP got the gun clearly. So they
I know
offered
I've
him
seen it.
180 days. He got the gun in back of his pocket. They didn't have no evidence. ASAP really went out there and found the slugs for them, brung them to the DA. That's good evidence. And that's your man with your label saying you shot him.
Yeah, it's crazy. Your childhood friend. Yeah,
You
that's
don't think
ill.
he should have just took that 80 days if you facing
Nah, he should have did that. But
24 years?
he should have did that. But who was to stop that kid from going and finding
Big
that
Fish,
bullet?
yo, what's popping, everybody? What up, what up, what up? Yo, let them know who you are, Kate. Know what I mean?
Well,
This is
my name's
another
Quan.
artist right here. This is another this dude, he like two Nas's, man.
Well, listen,
Y'all like nasty Nas, y'all gonna like Killer K.
listen. I put it like this. My rhyme name is Sinister. My political name, when I'm going about and doing my paperwork, my official business, is Kawan Douglas.
Yo, hold up. Can
But
we get some bars real quick, bro? That's because they don't. You gotta introduce them to. You gotta give them some bars, homie. I don't think they understand really. You gotta give them some bars.
listen. I said, yo, sick minds got you willing to switch sides. Of course, I'm living even when the cost of living goes up. Call it anything you want, but luck, Islamic thug. Rhythmatic incantations to what you're saying. Never negotiating with tyrants. I hear silence and violence from the violence. So I condense my cadence into a sixth sense. You must pay attention to every new sense. I mean nuance, rhymes like a seance. More in tune is like I'm Bayon, stages to play on. But it's not a game on, moving like a daemon. In the evening, even though we pray on. Predators competing with the cape on. Couldn't change them, so we bring home something like napalm. Got killers who never bear arms, but with bare arms. Show up the gunfights, people be like, what he be on? That's that K1.
Hey, bars. Let's go.
That's just something light, man. That
Sinister.
ain't even no real.
They say Sinister is tough. See what I mean? Sinister,
Yeah,
yo, he gotta start putting more music out. He got a lot of music though.
yeah.
Got a lot of
Well, you
music.
know, me and you got a lot of shit, man. You got the trick. Yo, you know what? That joint, X your girl or some shit. You gotta change the name of that, man. Everybody think the name of that song is Nobody Cares.
Oh, you want me
The
to change
kids
what I got
die,
the name is?
kids kids die every day, and then nobody care, and then nobody care. That joint right there. Everybody loves that song, but when they go to look for it, the title don't match the song.
Alright, I'm gonna put it up.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that song is crazy. A lot of people talk.
yeah. A lot of people like that joint. We gotta do a video for that joint.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? The Nas remix.
Oh, New York State of Mind, New York
And
State of
you on
Grind.
MI. Yeah, we got to do that in Midtown. That's what they want. They want that New York State of Mind remix back
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's going on? What is going on? You losing?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? We really did embody New York with that one right there. Oh, oh,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that video to Greedy too. A lot of people talk about that song too. I gotta
yeah.
do that song, the Greedy
When I
shit.
was younger, I was always doing crime. Yeah, I like that joint.
You still yo, but ASAP, you got caught with the ratchet. Like you involved
but,
with Rihanna. She got a Billy. Like you need to you should 180 days. He just
but
don't want to
see,
do no time. He felt like he shouldn't have to do no time. They
but
got
see,
him
this
on camera.
yeah, they got them on camera.
Yeah, they
But
got him on camera with the ratchet. Look at the picture. He like this. He got the shit behind his back. This nigga stupid, bro. Bro, like he out there arguing with a day one. And then,
but you got to think about how they've been handling the case so far.
they don't
Do you
care.
think he really going to get prison time the way they've been handling it, the way they
Okay,
let
yeah,
him move
he out of
about the
here.
country?
Yo, what's popping?
Yeah,
Ah,
he got caught.
he shot his mans. He shot ASAP Relly in LA. And now, you
They got
know,
on video.
ASAP Relly, they didn't have no evidence. He went and got the evidence for him. He went out there and found the slug, thrown that shit, a shell or whatever, gave it back to them. They got evidence. They raided ASAP house. They found a couple clickers, not that main clicker, but they found more guns. So and they got him on tape arguing off camera back and forth like so. It's like
But
that's an
see,
open and shut case, Johnson.
but see, I'm gonna tell you this though. That seems like another weapon of distraction, man.
What?
What's going on with the ASAP shit? I really think the shit that went on with Young Thug was a distraction too.
Oh, another distraction?
Yeah,
Nah,
I think that was a distraction tactic, man. They did that on purpose.
I don't know. His man died, and they said they wanted him to pay for the funeral. His man thought he didn't pay for the funeral. That's why he was pressing him like you changed and all this crazy shit. And to find out, he really did pay for the funeral. So the dude that went out there that needed some ASAP really got braids for no reason because he thought he did. It turns out ASAP did pay for the funeral. It was a
Um,
misunderstanding, but you know, I guess he was feeling like ASAP had that bag. I don't know. I don't really know the whole story, but that's mainly part of the story. But they got him on camera with the clicker. arguing back and forth. Like he done. They got you on camera, bro. It's over. You ain't beating that. You is not beating that.
Man, these Freemasons, they make a lot of shit happen. See, this is the whole thing. Is he still in the group or is he outside the group? Is he still
Now
rocking with the big wigs? Who's going to make things happen? Who's going to influence the judge? Take the
that
jury
don't
pool?
happen. That was the past, bro. That's not happening no more.
Nah, that's still happening,
Look, you
man.
see Diddy in jail.
Yeah, because he violated. They threw him under the bus. That's why. They allowed that to happen to him. When you see Harvey Weinstein, Puff Daddy, and all them people going down, that's because the powers that be wanted them to go down. People too big to go down, man.
I hear that.
See, Epstein, New York is funny because Florida played by the rules. When Epstein had caught a case like that down there in Florida, they gave him probation. New York, listen, man, they on some other shit. So they prosecuted him. That's why they had to kill him. They couldn't let that nigga go. We letting him rock, letting him slide, sweeping shit under the table. But now we got a jurisdiction that doesn't want to let him rock. Now we got to kill him. That's what happened.
That's crazy though.
So now, referring to ASAP, he's in there, man. You got mad videos with him, the devil worshiping and hugging up on dudes and kissing dudes and all kind of shit. Now, is he in good grace with these people? Or is he... Because shit, Brandy killed somebody and she got probation. She ran somebody over with a car.
Right, I remember that. You know
But
what? I
listen,
forgot about that.
yeah,
I'm glad you brought that up. But yeah,
yeah, man. So listen, my years in the system and understanding, yo, this is the shit with, man. Listen,
right.
anybody that ever been in court, they'll tell you this, right?
Yo, listen to
They might
him, cause this nigga done gave the state some job, nigga. Listen to him. Nigga
listen,
actually a
listen.
jailhouse lawyer, nigga.
Check this out. I'm gonna tell you how Freemasons work in the courtroom. You either got a Freemason lawyer. Listen, either your lawyer gonna get you out or he's swapping you out. That's it every time. It
I
really
hear
don't
that.
matter the crime you commit. So now your lawyer is talking to the judge. The DA is clicking his pen. Click, 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 click. They showing you ain't got good standing in the court. Your lawyer comes to court with a blue tie or red tie. The red tie means that he's fighting for you. The blue
Mm,
tie means he's willing to sacrifice you.
mm,
Now, when your lawyer is holding the clipboard, so they got a clipboard and they undercuffing it, that means something too. I forgot what that means. And when they're talking and they're standing up and they got one leg under the table, that pretty much means that like they got somebody else that they willing to
swap.
give a lot of time, swap out,
Mm,
and they're willing to give this person a whole bunch of time if you give me what I'm asking for.
mm.
That's
That's
what your
like
lawyer does.
that's like playing Monopoly with motherfuckers. Like,
Oh yeah, man, it's a wicked game, man. This shit ain't about right or wrong. This shit ain't about justice.
now he
This
broke
shit,
that shit down by different color ties, different positions of the body, like all types of signs and different clipboard type. That's crazy. That is.
check this out. In the courts, all language is on the record. The stenographer is only writing down the written language, but the judge is also trained in body language.
Mm,
And see, man, listen.
that's deep right there, bro.
Yeah,
I think you need to write a book, nigga.
yeah, a lot of people saying that, man. You know what? It's so much shit going on with this system. It's all smoke and mirrors, man. When you go into the courtroom, there's a whole Masonic ritual going on that people are not aware of. So if you can pretty much get whatever you ask for. If you're not in the right standing
Mm-hmm.
or someone threw you under the bus
Yeah.
that's powerful and you can't match that power,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, you're
You
done.
asked.
Yeah, you're done. So
So so you what you say ASAP gonna get off even though he on camera and he shot him and his friends saying he shot him even though they didn't have no evidence but the camera, and then he went back and brought him the evidence and gave it to the DA or whatever, and now they got evidence, and you saying he can still get off?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
man.
see.
It's
I'm
okay.
not hating. Look, believe me, if
Listen,
he can
listen,
get off, more
listen.
power to him.
You'll be
Heard what Jimmy
surprised.
said, buck stabbing niggas on TV, and it's okay.
Yeah, and you'd be surprised, man, how much leniency sometimes these judges have with a first time felony offender. And then also, it's
Fact.
like there's mandatory sentences, and this is why for an ordinary person
Yo.
they allow what they do is they got your charge, the trumped up charge, and the lesser included charge.
Mm,
So now when you go in the courtroom, sometimes the lesser included charges are ridiculous. You go and you got all these felony charges, but you might get swapped out and copped out to a misdemeanor charge.
mm.
There's one of the lesser included charges.
They saying
Or
options like they might not have nothing on them other ones, but if they get you to cop out to this lesser one, they still win because they got you, and they gonna get money out of you because they got you.
the whole thing is to make you take something. Because the
Mm-hmm.
system's still gonna get paid anyway. But they gotta make you take something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the trick right there. So it's really hard to tell sometimes, man. And I've seen a lot of unpredictable shit. Like OJ, man.
Mm.
I ain't gonna front. Even when he listen, man. He just say what they want to say about me, man. When he put that glove on, that was some bullshit.
He said, "You see, it don't fit."
Man, you got your fingers spread and shit. You trying to shove your hands in the glove. Come on, that was some bullshit, man. That was some good acting. He
So
fooled
what
the
you
whole
saying?
crowd
He
though.
did it. You saying OJ did it?
I'm saying his hand could have fit in that motherfucking glove. The way he did it was some bullshit.
Look at that, yo,
The nigga put his hand like this.
yo.
Who
But
puts
did
on
you
a glove
hear
like
with
that?
the
You put on a
serial
glove
killer
like
living
this.
up there? You
Huh?
heard? It was a serial killer living not too far from there, right there,
Where?
right in back of them or some shit.
Oh, that's a good excuse. But you know the blood drips and all that. But listen, man, I
What a
don't know.
coincidence, though, right?
Man, that nigga OJ thought he was a thug.
You got some nigga like Dexter, the Bay Harbor killer out that motherfucker, living right in back of them niggas.
Yeah. That's
Nah,
what's
the
up,
system
man.
is wicked though. That's it. Tell them what you did when you tried to play with that shit and what happened to you.
Oh man, so this is 2007. I got an assault in my own home. I got proof that I lived there. I didn't have the lease, but I had proof that I lived there. So this dude came through and I stabbed him. Now I wasn't under no duty to flee. I didn't really know. So anyway, this gonna give me a 1-3. The case was bullshit. But I'm telling you, listen, I lived there, blah blah blah, all kind of shit. So I tried to throw some Masonic shit at them, some signs and symbols. I figured I was studying pretty strong at that time. So I did a traveling man, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. My mother wears a red dress. It's signs for that. And so when I threw those signs up, I had the judge for a minute. He was intrigued. He threw some shit back. I didn't know what the fuck that motherfucker was talking about. I ain't know them shits that he did. He threw some signs back and he did them real quick. He wiped his foot. I didn't know if he was having a convulsion or he's throwing signs. I didn't know what I didn't know what that shit was. He wiped his head and he rubbed his chin and then
Oh,
he fixed his robe
ooh,
and I'm just like, I don't know none of this shit. And they
mm.
told me, he waited for me for a minute and he said, and so I was stuck. It's like, we're gonna dismiss, we're gonna adjourn this case. We're gonna hold this off for now. You denied bail. We're gonna hold this off. So I didn't go back. They called me back like maybe like hours later. I thought I'm going back,
Mm.
and they said now the offer is 2 to 4. Real talk. in the same day.
So
I ain't
playing
even say
around,
I ain't even get to tell him I ain't want the 1 to 3.
so playing around with that judge,
Then he
right?
told me in review of the evidence and review of everything that he will not agree to 1 to 3.
Mm,
He tried to make it seem like it was official, but I know it's because I threw them signs and symbols at him.
mm.
They act like he looked at my case and he said he won't accept the 2 to 4.
He
I
like
mean,
you,
1 to 3.
kind of like he, yeah, you trying to, you doing some shit you don't really know about. You trying to play with some shit, man.
Yeah, yeah, don't play with me, type shit. Yeah, yeah, don't play with us, don't play with me.
Now that's
Yeah,
serious right there, man. That's
yeah,
definitely serious.
yeah. That shit's
Bro,
serious.
like, is something wrong with you, man?
And that was a case I knew I could have beat.
It's gonna hold it, Tom.
Pretty much. Oh, let me tell you another one. Check this shit out. So now I'm in prison. I'm in jail during COVID. This dude gets locked up with me. He's real quiet. They had the law library on the tablets. So he's just in the law dictionary part. He's writing down the shit, writing down the shit. He's writing down all the shit. Fiducial law guardian, um, ward of the court, um, something about a bankruptcy court, blah blah blah, all kind of shit like that. So I started fucking with him. He
Mm,
gave me and this other dude that's fighting murder these arguments, saying I'm not a Moor, I'm not a sovereign, but I do not need a fiduciary law guardian. He told me to remember this shit. So I had a lawyer. He was fucking with me, railroading me, not trying to help me. I read him the shit, excused him. So then I got another lawyer. Now she's testing me. I know she heard what I have said over the phone. This is
mm,
my 18B lawyer. So now
mm-hmm,
she's testing me about what I know and what I don't know. So we really end up don't really talking no law terms. We just talking like the law, but not law terms. Now the dude who gave me this argument, he said he don't use no case law. He only used the law words, the legalese. And he was facing a robbery charge. His case
mm.
got thrown out. So now my lawyer was throwing a fit, blah 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 blah. You think you know some? I didn't even tell him none of these words. But this is what she do now. She goes back and tells my sister I'm using obsolete legal terms. No such thing as obsolete legal terms.
She trying to
But now
put.
she's trying to make my sister think that I don't know what I'm talking about and to
Mm,
convince me to cop out before I fuck myself over.
mm,
So now they monitor my calls. I don't know this shit. So now the other dude that's facing a life bid, he reads this shit to his lawyer too. His lawyer flips the fuck out. But you know what she does though? They tested us both to see if we really knew what we was talking about.
mm,
So now she's saying he really didn't know what he was talking about. She starts sending this nigga comic books, putting commissary in his account.
mm.
The lawyer. She starts sending this nigga comic books and putting money in his account. Like, trust me. Like, type shit. I'm a railroad you, it's gonna be nice and painless. Type shit.
Yo, H, what up? H said he got a freestyle for us and all that, man. But yeah,
Okay, okay,
that's just serious. What you
okay,
saying, no?
okay. I'm on here. I'm on here.
But finish what you.
Yeah. Well, huh. Ha ha. That's
Bars
it.
from the UK. He got the UK bars going on, man.
Okay, okay. That's where you from? Henry Tyson?
What's going on?
UK?
Yeah, he from the UK.
Okay, peace, man. That's what's up, man. You gotta get him to talk about UK. Tell him about
Nah,
what's
he
going
was on
on.
here. You got to look at that session. He was on here. He was talking about the UK. We was talking and
Okay.
all that, man. He support our music and all that. Him and
All
his
right.
Mumsy, them they real ones, bro. I kid you not.
All right. That's what's up, man.
Good
You gotta
character.
go out there and do a show. Go out
Respect,
there and do a show
respect.
in UK.
Nah, truly. You already know. I got a lot of real ones on here. We got the whole YC YouTube streets. We be running these YouTube streets, man. But finish what you was saying, homie. Not to cut you
Yeah.
off.
So anyway, they ended up railroading me because I spit some shit. Then the DA, this never happened to me. They called me into the DA's office after I got indicted. So he wanted to test me too, because yo, listen, this was some powerful shit this dude wrote. So he's like, fiducial law guardian. That's what exactly what he said. That's what the DA said. Fiducial law guardian. Huh. He said, there's no money involved here. I said, yeah, there's a whole bunch of money. Bonds, certificates, prison. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of money involved here. He said, yeah, but technically he's not. He's You can say he's a fiduciary law. He's not a fiduciary law guardian. And so, like, he's trying to talk me back and forth too, like testing me what I know and see how strong I'm standing on what I said.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much in the end, what I'm saying is, there's a lot of tricks with this law, man. And there's a maximum of law. Maximum law means it's a truth. It's a universal truth. It's
Mm.
timeless.
Mm.
A maximum law says there's always a remedy.
Mm.
There's always a remedy. So
Damn,
that's
that's
what people gotta
crazy.
understand too.
That's wild right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of truth with it. And see, talking about law. See, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. In law, black people have bad standing, but we really don't understand why we got bad standing in law. One of the reasons we have bad standing in law, and one of the reasons why black people get reparations. Reparations mean to repair a nation. There's no nation called black.
Mm.
Africa's a continent, not a nation. So who do I pay the reparations to? The nation of black people? There's none. There's no black. There's no. So now, what we don't understand, what these words, how they really attach to us, and how they really fuck us up, is that we accepting these titles and we identifying ourselves like that, but we don't have no ancient treaties. We don't have nothing to show that we should be respected as black people. If you want to use that name, black people.
Mm-hmm.
So now
I hear you.
you're a legal fiction. You really don't have no rights as a black person. So what they do is they assign you temporary rights under what's called a Bill of Rights.
Mm. Preach.
Because you don't have ancient treaties. We don't have nothing under law of flag. Law of flag is like you wave your flag and that's showing you like how we're gonna treat you. Whether you got a Jewish flag, whether you got a Polish flag, whatever flag you got, that's showing you that we're gonna show kind of assumption, understanding, and come to a meeting of minds under your flag.
Mm.
Especially if we're dealing with commerce. All crime is commercial. All crime is commerce. It's an exchange. So
Mm.
all crime is commerce. But under maritime law, admiralty law, where you get these licenses, permits, and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
there's there's no license or permits to be given to black people in law, unless you're in the bar association, I guess. But there's no. So now what Barack Obama did, and what a lot of people don't know, is he understood the indigenous ties of black people here in America. And I was just watching this joint where it was saying the Mali people were traveling over here to Americas, Honduras, and all that area
Mm-hmm.
way before the Mayans existed. They got ancient trade routes and maps they was doing over here. So we do have indigenous rights here in America.
Mm.
And the whole thing is not necessarily saying you're more or saying that you are sovereign. You got to own land and you got to put your land in a trust and you got to make the land whole, harmless, and indemnity. And
You gonna
Absolute,
get me shot
allodial.
off YouTube, bro.
Huh?
Hey, preach that shit. Preach that shit. Yeah, yeah.
Nah. This is light shit right here.
Talk that talk.
Because when you have land, the only time now they could really violate your land is if you violated something federal,
Mm,
like the Native Americans. Only the feds could go on your land. So when you get land and you put your land in a trust, you are the closest thing to having your own territory, your own nation. But you
mm,
got to get the allodial title. And once you got land, you have a different standing in court. This is without being a Freemason. All that Freemason shit, because there's a lot of tricks with that, man. And what I realized, you really can't go in the ranks unless you're initiated. It don't matter how much you know about Freemasonry, you're not gonna excel unless you're one of them. So the other route is you gotta own land. We have to own the entire land
mm-hmm,
with a allodial title. That means it's tax exempt. It's it can't be regulated. Only if they hear that something's going on crazy on the land, can the feds come on the land.
mm.
Yeah.
That's
But
deep
see,
right
a lot of
there.
people is taking enough compound. You're not building compounds because that's an act of war. What you want to do is you want to sign a treaty with your state, wherever you buy this land. You register it, you put on the UCC one, but you don't want to do nothing that seems like an act of war. When you say you're sovereign, that's an act of war. They're gonna put you as an enemy combatant. A lot of people running around claiming they're sovereign. That's an act of war. Yeah, has to end up in Guantanamo Bay for that shit.
You see this type of shit that niggas don't be thinking about this type of shit in the hood. You gotta pay for this information, or you gotta read a lot, or you gotta just be in the right spot or around the right people. But most people in the hood ain't thinking about that shit. That's the crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A lot of us not understanding why we getting railroaded in court.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first things they do is they pedigree us. A lot of people don't know pedigree. That word is tricky right there. We just think of it as okay. Where do you live? What's your nationality? What's your zip code?
Mm-hmm.
And all that stuff. So now, when you answer the pedigree according to the basic answers that we all give, it shows that you're in jurisdiction. And sometimes we put ourselves in jurisdiction for things that really could be settled civilly.
Mm.
Like if I harm somebody
Yeah.
and they choose not to press charges and they say we're going to handle it civilly, that's their right. Now, if the court keeps insisting on doing it, they're actually infringing on the victim's rights by
Mm.
saying you gotta no, you gotta press these charges. You gotta keep going. We're gonna make sure we pick you up from court and go.
Mm-hmm.
The courts do that, and now they're infringing on the victim's rights. The victim has the right to choose to settle the matter civilly in civil court.
Mm-hmm.
That's an inalienable right. But now there's the other side of it. We don't have inalienable rights. We have constitutional privileges.
Mm.
There's a Supreme Court case that says you cannot take a right and turn it into a privilege and issue licenses, liens, and regulate a right. So if I had the right to bear arms, that means a gun license infringes upon that inalienable right. If I got to get a license for a gun, they're infringing on my inalienable right.
Mm.
If I got to get a license to move about, the right to locomotion, they're infringing on my inalienable rights. If I got to get a passport to travel from country to country, they're infringing on my alienable rights.
Mm.
Yo, speak
So
on
we
the.
no longer have inalienable rights.
He said the IRS.
Yo, is that a federal organization? Yo, speak on it.
The IRS is a private institution. So is the Federal Reserve. And they just had some thing about that, and Donald Trump's bringing that up. He's saying he wants to get rid of the Federal Reserve, and he
Mm.
wants to, I forgot what his whole plan was, but he wants to get rid of that. But the argument they're saying is that helps stabilize the country by the IRS and the Federal Reserve being independent. But the whole thing really about the trickery with the IRS is how can they put you in prison when they're not a government fucking organization?
Mm,
What gives them the right to demand money from you and they're really not part of the government?
mm.
That's the trickery right there. So
Yeah,
it's
that's crazy. That's crazy
this
right there.
this country has a lot of shit with them, man. And one thing I give Trump in his duty to reveal the truth to his fellow white people, we're also overhearing the conversation.
This nigga trying to get a shot off YouTube now.
Huh?
Get controversial, yo.
Bro, yes.
Nah, yo, how old is that maritime law and that admiralty law? Yo, speak on it. That Black's Law Dictionary, yo, speak on it.
Nah, that's what y'all trying to do, man. These dudes is bugging. Now, y'all turning this shit to Martin Luther X, nigga. You motherfucker. Nigga, you.
Nah, you know what? That's no. Listen, no. I gotta go back. I'm gonna go. Yo, Young D. I hear you, but I gotta say this though first. What we gotta do is appreciate Trump for his honesty and what he's putting out there, even if what he's doing is not in the interest of black people. We can't expect.
This dude, he throwing jet. He's like,
I know.
No,
I'm listening, yo. Keep yo talking shit.
no. But what you gotta understand though too is this: that this is a white man with his responsibilities and duties towards white people,
nah, stop.
and we keep expecting other races to put black people first.
Stop.
No, listen. No, we got
Hold
no.
up.
This is real. This is real. It's not racist. Cause we
Hold
keep
up.
expecting black people keep
No, bro.
expecting other
No,
people to
wait,
look out for us. When we had our own shit and we abandoned that.
Let me talk, bro. Let me talk. Now, we don't be around him, so we don't know if he's just going, yo, white. We don't know that, bro. Just chill, homie. We know what I'm saying? He got his shit with him, but you seen him at all the parties dancing.
No,
He not
listen.
like that.
No, listen.
I'm not
I'm
saying
not saying he's a
I don't
racist.
like politic niggas. I don't like no politicians. I don't fuck with them. I wasn't voting for nobody. But what I'm saying is,
Oh, it's bad.
until I see him run down and be like, get out of here, nigga. And then I'm like, he's racist. I don't know. I never, know what I mean? I seen he play music, he be chilling. I'm not saying that he, you know what I'm saying? I know they tried to kill him and shit like that. So something
Yeah,
going
they
on.
try to kill him.
Arrest him and kill him. So, he went through some shit. He at where he at right now. What I'm saying is, I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him as what niggas like, yo, he just hate, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, don't get me wrong. If it came across like that, I'm not saying he's racist. I'm not saying he don't like black people. I'm not saying that at all.
All right,
No,
what you
listen, I'm
got?
not saying that. I don't agree with that. I believe that he's pro-rich.
Oh, pro rich. Man,
He's pro-rich, and him being pro-rich, and he revealed that he pays less in taxes and the loopholes that he uses that he doesn't even hardly pay any taxes.
mm,
So that's inspiring to a lot of us who are not know.
yeah.
Get so rich that you don't even got to pay taxes anymore.
Mm. So
Those
a
are the
lot
things
of
that we have to
people
pay.
saying that he exposing that. You
He
think a lot
exposed a
of
lot.
people
He
like,
exposed Fauci. He exposed Fauci. He put Fauci out there. Who Rand Paul's another one who put out Fauci. They had a big thing and they just revealed like, yo, you could have made this corona thing less than what it was.
mm,
That's what Rand Paul said. He's
mm,
like, yo, you blew this thing out of proportion. And so Trump, he stood his ground to motherfucking till he got sick. And then he still took medication that Fauci and the CDC told him not to take.
mm.
So he's a rebel. Any way you want to put it.
Nah, bro, anybody else would have got shot, they would have been on the floor acting. We done seen LeBron take a fake foul and go, and he's still laying there, a fake foul. He got grades. Somebody would have been screaming, laying on the floor. This dude was throwing his hand up. He was like,
Look, this is this
"Yo,"
is this
he
is
like,
what I'm
"I'm hit.
urging.
I'm hit." That's like he got cut. It was like that shit was crazy.
Listen, this is what I'm urging black people to do. Put your feelings to the side and listen and do your research on what this man is saying, Trump.
What about young people, man?
Young people,
What about young people? Period. Just throughout the whole world, young people. Period. You want to destroy the world, man? Well, you ain't got nothing to the young.
yeah, listen, man, I'm gonna
Say
tell you
something
about
to
the
these
young people.
YNs, man.
The young people are the future. You got a song, Rizzy. I love the song. It said there won't be a future if the young gotta die every day. If the kids gotta die every day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's one of
what's
my favorite
happening. Kids
songs.
is dying every day, though. You know what
Huh?
I mean? Blake. Kids is dying every day.
Yeah,
That's some
kids
crazy
die.
shit.
So the future, I think as us elders, we have to take more responsibility for the youth.
Yeah,
A
but
lot
you
of
know what it
elders.
is? You go get one of those motivational speeches to one of these YN, they gonna try to knock your head off. They don't want to hit. What
Nah,
the
it ain't no
fuck? Knowledge?
motivational
You
speech.
gotta be able to hit. Most of these old heads, they ain't with it no more. They can't. They don't got it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, homie. I was locked up with a lot of young homies, right? A lot of young homies. 19, 20. A lot of them, a lot of them youth right now is under 30. And the example that everybody want to see, the example that's been timeless, is leading by example.
Mm,
You ain't really got to say much when people like the way you moving. When people see the way you moving, you inspire people to move like you.
mm-hmm.
You ain't really got to say anything at all. Words are cheap. So, so the whole thing is, I'm urging a lot of the older homies.
Mm.
Like what I do is I give that brother J.A. Rogers out there. I give him his props, man. The homie out there in L.A.
Yeah.
You know, he try to show some direction, man, some positive direction. It ain't all gonna change all overnight, but you got a responsibility. We got codes and ethics. Yo, listen, it ain't about I look down on you because your affiliation.
Mm-hmm.
I look down on you because you you got a whole different style than my old ass. The whole thing is though, we got code and ethics.
Yeah.
This should be timeless.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hurt little kids. You know, we don't rape. You know what I
Facts.
mean? Things that's timeless. Now a lot of other shit I'm gonna tell you, fuck it. It's a change of the guard. We gotta give the youth their props. We gotta give them their chance to rule. We gotta give them their time to rule.
Right.
They're gonna rule. Can't stop that.
Right.
We gotta give them the proper tools so they can rule. Like I run into a lot of homies
David.
that
Thank you.
Muslim.
Give us some water.
This I run into homies that are Muslim.
Is this better
And
not
this is what I
now?
tell them.
Into.
Not saying necessarily. I ran into a big homie that was Muslim. A big homie that was Muslim.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody in
Like,
there.
yo,
Yo.
you can't let
Finish.
your affiliation affect your morals and principles. You gotta shine your morals and principles on your affiliation. You the big homie up here. You can order when niggas get cut,
That
this,
shit don't be
that.
working no more. Some of these big
Huh?
homies ain't the big homies. It's like
Nah,
20 big homies.
yeah.
Nigga, the big homie.
My whole thing is though, the youth right now, they got it. They know how to get money faster. They understand a lot of shit
Yo, look what
that
he said. Read that comment down there.
What? Ha! Ha ha! Nah, this all relates, bro. Cause see, this is the whole thing. In order for us to survive and pass all the shit, we gotta tighten up our organizations, yo. That's what happened. These people are organized and we not. We gotta tighten up our whatever organization you with. Because what happened is we don't. This nigga Trump talk about putting bleach in your blood, right? How many black scientists are saying that? How many black scientists agree? We gotta give them a voice. We gotta make we gotta make it comfortable where black doctors is going out, getting an education, and returning to working for black causes,
Mm.
not working for somebody else's causes. There's
Nah,
little research done on diseases that affect black people because most of the doctors go and they go work for organizations that's only going to address white diseases.
yo, just
This,
yo, why you keep doing this, man? Listen, man. Listen.
I'm sorry, man, because that's
What
why.
about all diseases, man? Why about somebody, no matter what color they are, just there to fight certain diseases? Like, stop having doctors work on the same diseases
Well, I'll
that
tell you.
they already got the cure for. Just say that, yo, these diseases is big money, man. You think niggas is flipping chicken is making money or drugs, nigga? Them diseases, nigga. You know, germ warfare. That shit big money, man. Cancer. You
Look,
know how
look,
much money you can make off cancer?
look, look,
Shit.
look.
So,
It's all love. But what we gotta do is we gotta embrace our
yeah,
differences
that's what I said, man.
and accept. Listen, we gotta embrace our differences, and we have to accept everybody's differences. And see, now what I'm gonna say is this, right? So this out. Say if I had a kid with autism, right?
Yeah.
You think it's right for me to just like treat him like a regular person and he don't comprehend what the fuck is going on?
See now, like when you say autism, it depends because you got different type of
Spectrums,
autism.
yeah, yeah, different levels.
That's
Different
what I'm
levels.
saying. So
Yeah.
now you got people that have certain, things that's wrong with them that is like they don't know what's going on. Now, like one of the homies, but when you hear him talk, nah, he sharp as everybody, bro. Like
Yeah.
H. You have a conversation with him, you be like, who's telling him he got autism? Like we don't understand autism. We just know
Okay, you
about
know what? Maybe
things.
autism was a bad example. No, no, no. It doesn't define you at all. But
Facts.
and but I'll say this: in the severe cases, right? In severe
Hmm.
cases of autism, there's people who need a certain understanding. Oh yeah, your brother calling me right now. That's crazy, yo. Yeah, your brother calling me right now. But there's certain levels of care on your level of autism. And
I
what I'm
hear you.
saying is this, right? Some people are
You
more
want to
prone
say,
to
hold
alcohol.
up. You got
They say children with autism can actually read their caregivers' minds.
Could be
oh,
there what?
like they brain is very rerouted different. Like they could
Right,
do
they
things
are.
that we can't do, and probably they using different parts of their brain. So some of them are just
Yes.
genius. That's what people don't know. Some of them is, but people don't know.
Right, because their brains are wired so differently that they use their brains
Facts,
differently.
H.
So just because they're not, because they have so much stuff going through their heads all the time that they can't really focus so much on. I mean, it depends. It's hard to. I can't explain it because I'm not a doctor, but it's doctors have been studying it and found that children with autism can read their caregivers' minds.
I could believe that.
Yeah.
But my whole thing was about the different levels of care, different levels of treatment for different things that people. And
Yeah.
some people are more prone to like sickle cell. Sickle cell
Yo,
affects certain people more than others.
listen, my homie H said he had autism. He got on this shit, and he was sharper than anybody that was like ever talking to anything. So I'm like, I don't know who's telling him that shit, but he good
Yo,
money.
turn your mic up, Rizzy. Your mic went down?
Oh, my mic went down.
Yeah, it seemed like.
Hold on.
Say something now.
That it's good now, right?
Nah, I don't know what the fuck happened. It might be my shit.
Oh, it's your shit. Oh, cause he called you. That's why.
Oh, okay. Let me get off and get back on.
All right, say no more. You Gucci.
All right. Yeah, huh. How the fuck I get off?
I know you was locked up, nigga, but how long was you locked up? Nah, T, you already know, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, they've proven children with autism are extremely intelligent.
You got art and all that, bro? That's what up. But anyway, I'm out of here. I'm gonna come back later, man, because my phone about to die, but we're gonna continue this. Yo, H, I hope you jump on too. But let's see what Kay say, man, because I'm gonna tell him give y'all the final introduction. We out of here, man. Yo, I'm about to end it. I'm about to end it anyway because my phone dying. But keep talking your talk. Let me see. Oh, we got a couple. We got a couple. We got like 10. We good. Talk your talk.
It's a great conversation. Yeah. Yes. You know what? What I say about the autism thing is this. Look, I didn't mean to even bring that up. I really don't know too much about autism. My whole thing was though specialized medical. And what I feel this dude right here, Robert Kennedy, who's coming in, he has a lot of good points, man. A lot of people don't want to hear him, the anti-vaccine people, but you got to hear him out. And what I'm looking at this is maybe a new age of bitter, sweet truth. And
I read that in a study. I watched a video about it, how they were doing studies on children with. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I was just reading the comment real quick because I heard him say something. They were doing. I watched a video and was reading up on it that they were doing studies regarding children with autism, and that had came up amongst it. But I was only able to get a few moments of that. But yeah, if you look it up, you might be able to find it.
Yeah, she read a lot too.
What's about autism and vaccinations? Is she talking about that?
Oh, the vaccinations, that's a whole different thing.
No, I wasn't talking. I was talking about children with autism.
Oh.
Somebody was commenting.
Oh.
A Kevin, I think it was commenting.
Man. But yeah. I don't know. What you think about them vaccinations? You got vaccinated?
No, I didn't get vaccinated.
I did, unfortunately.
Shame on you.
It was required by my job to have it. I work in the medical field.
Hold on, why did you say unfortunately?
I had the main one, and then I had to have the booster, and since then I feel like shit.
Yo, Riz, you got vaccinated?
Very active. I lost a shit ton of weight. I'm not as active as I was.
Did you? ¿Qué
lo que tú haces? No hable inglés. Wait, what happened? No, papi. No.
He didn't get it.
They don't stick at me with nothing,
I
papi.
had to have it.
Nobody that stick at me with nothing, man. I got a good immune system and take away anything, man. Listen, I survived in the Bronx.
But you know what? I also believe in the Bible.
The Bronx is stronger than Corona.
I also believe that no man-made weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. So
that's right. You preach that.
I have God on my side.
That's right.
But I have felt like shit since it, and I have lost a lot of weight. Like I can't eat meat anymore at all. Stopped eating it. Can't eat it at all. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
Lisa.
I would definitely tell people not to get it.
Hey,
Wow.
hold up. Wait,
I would. I don't care.
Oh, we gotta end the show now. We gotta end the
That's
show
my
now.
There's too
opinion.
much political shit to this page. Now I don't condone none of this shit, YouTube. These motherfuckers, Martin Luther X, and this motherfucker right here, I, they got their own opinions. We dealing with it. We dealing with it though.
Nah, you know what? Listen, Lisa is speaking the truth right now that I think people here need to hear, yo.
No, I told her she
Yes,
need her
they
own
do.
channel so it could get bad
He does
and
tell
they
me
could
that all
come
the
get
time.
her, you know, because she gonna have
'Cause
all the motherfuckers.
I'll let
on
it
there.
all go.
They don't
I
want
don't
that shit.
care. I really don't care.
Now you gotta have her as a guest one day.
I bear arms.
Oh hell no, she ain't get my channel knocked off this shit. You bugging? She be
Listen,
talking. Look at the shit she talking about right now.
okay, look, I'm gonna
Aren't you?
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people regret taking the vaccination. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right. See, there you go. Know what I
I,
mean?
and so I'm in agreement with her. I'm in agreement with her. A lot of people got the same
She
feeling,
need
man.
her own goddamn show so they could show up at her show, not my show.
But listen, man, you invite me on your show, man. You
No,
know
I know, but that's why I'm checking you with all this.
conspiracies, man.
Look. I said every color is a brother, and every brother is a color. So let's just keep it right. You fart, you shit, you breathe, you bleed red. You can't float in midair. We all the same, man. We all gotta eat to survive. We need water, libation, whether it's juice, water, whatever. We all gotta eat. And we all gotta live. That means we all gotta live together. And if Adam and Eve started it, that means we all related somehow, some way. We just different shapes, sizes, and colors. So don't ever think nigga you better than you because he rich or you could be tougher or whatever. We all the same. That's all I'm saying. Equal. That's it, man.
You know what? You know what, Rizzy?
Somebody clip that. That's somebody talking that's got a racist. He probably trying to get on here. He got clipped already, so they not letting him talk.
Oh, Henry's your moderator?
Oh yeah, Henry's a moderator. He not playing. He's a sniper.
Okay.
He's a
Okay,
sniper.
okay.
Sniper. H is a sniper. There's a couple snipers in the building, man.
Okay.
So
Well,
somebody,
look, I'm gonna say this, man. I think my stance
UK.
on on the universal family has been misconstrued. The whole thing is though, we all have our unique differences, disabilities, um, mental things that we connect to, things that we are compelled to, and instead of trying to dismiss our differences, that we should study and understand every culture's differences and
Yeah,
embrace
let
them
me tell you, when you
without
study everybody, you study everybody different cultural differences, but it's like just studied it. Some people don't want you to study their shit. You could just learn about it and respect people for who they are and how they move. You know?
Or just be thankful that, or think of other people in this world as, wow, we're all lucky enough to be here together at the same time. Why can't we just get along, right?
Yeah. Right. Why you
I mean,
can't?
how
no,
lucky is that? We were all chosen to be here right now and live this life all together at the same time. Why can't
no,
we embrace each other without
no,
throwing racism
Man.
or cultural differences in the mix? Why just can't we, just get along, love each other, and not worry about all that stuff?
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't even have
I
anything to
done
do with
seen
us
wolves
in the
and
moment.
deers get along better than people.
Exactly.
Cats and dogs
no.
get along better than people.
Animals have more compassion for different species than we do of our own.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I see the chicken and the dog friend on the motherfucking YouTube. Yeah, and all that shit.
Yep.
But I respect both of you stances and
Yeah.
um and I understand where you come from. But
Go ahead, talk
you know
that
what?
talk.
I say this. Things like the fluoride in the water.
All right.
Let's go into that.
What happened with it?
Because well, this dude RFK, he's saying that he wants to remove the fluoride in the water.
Nah, that's a bad idea. We've been surviving on fluoride for years.
But see, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. You gotta
Fluoride
stay.
isn't good for you. They're trying to dumb people down to get people into the systems, right? So that you don't want to hear my stuff because people are going to think I'm crazy. So I'm just
Nah, we want to hear it.
Okay.
Nah, she's talking about the fluoride.
You believe in meditation and you believe in that higher power, right? We're all electrical beings, right? We run off energy, right? And you all believe in frequency, right? That we are frequency, we are a magnetic frequency, right? Okay, so we're trying to extend, right? People that believe in God, heaven, whatever.
True, yeah.
Okay.
Preach.
I don't want to get into it. You're all gonna think I'm crazy.
No, all right.
No, I'm talking about the fluoride, Lisa. What you got to say
your
about
third
the fluoride?
eye, right?
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
She
Your
breaking
third
it down.
eye, right? It's with extending. Oh, I don't want to get in the camera, but your third eye, fluoride calcifies. Okay,
Yeah.
keeps
Yes.
you from extending to that
metamorphosis of.
It's not metamorphosis. It's a magnetic field to that state of.
Lisa, I know
What?
I'm familiar exactly with what you're talking about.
I know.
It's called calcification of the pineal gland.
Thank you.
The pineal gland. Fluoride does.
Y'all about to get me and then y'all talking about the pineal gland.
And if they do that, what that is going to do is keep us from extending to that realm. Do you know each and every person through meditation can do all kinds of shit? You can extend yourself out. You're going to think I'm crazy again.
No. Hold on. I ain't got that much time. So we
let's just say you can do things through meditation that you never
okay,
thought
check this out.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay, check it out. Now listen, Lisa, I'm with you, and I'm familiar with a lot of those things, right? But on a basic level, for the basic understanding of everybody, I want to talk about RFK's argument, right? It's similar to what you're saying, but he's not going into the metaphysics of it. He's saying though that it causes brain damage, and that we've been given fluoride for years to dumb us down. That it actually doesn't promote preservation of teeth.
Right, it doesn't. It helps decay.
Yeah, it helps decay, and it's a metallic. It's a metallic that forms a heavy metal in the body.
Also brings you back to the pineal gland.
Yeah. But he's saying that not even before it reaches the brain, that it has heavy metal toxin effects on the body. And so a lot of people in the uproar because he's exposing this. And a lot of people say he's not fit for that position in the government, voicing this stuff. That he's speaking out against fluoride, that he's speaking out against vaccination.
All right,
and my point once again.
Wait. Are you surprised that they are up in the uproar as somebody that's like trying to make things better?
Challenge the medical establishment.
Good. He ought to.
But I'm not surprised.
Somebody ought to speak up for
I wouldn't be surprised if he don't disappear like Jimmy Hoffa.
You know, if we all started standing together and sticking up for ourselves,
martial law happened.
This shit probably wouldn't even be happening.
You see what they turning my page into?
Yeah. Don't get the two of us talking.
All right, what about ASAP, man? ASAP Rocky. What you gotta say? Like, is ASAP good or not? You saying he gonna beat this?
Man, listen, man. He gonna be alright regardless. That's what I say about ASAP.
Shit.
ASAP gonna be okay. Anyway you put it.
25 years, that shit ain't all right. I don't know. How old is ASAP?
In his 30s.
Well, he could give him 25 years. He'll come out like 50. Still look young, maybe, if he work out. Little Brocky.
Man. Listen, man.
Look, hell no, right? Nigga, like, fuck that. He should have took that 180 months, whatever the fuck 180 days, right? That wasn't even months. They said days. He bugging. But he would have did it in California. Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga would have had to turn Vatos Locos out there.
Yeah, they would have been on him. That's that
What? What? You a New York Crip? You New York blood? What?
Where you from, Holmes?
What? Listen, you go out there banging, this shit better you must be certified worldwide. But we don't recognize your set out there.
She's slow to ride.
We don't recognize you.
Certified gangsters.
Certified. But they said Rocky's gonna be alright, man. Like even his prison bid is gonna be different. He got millions, man. Let me tell you, when you got money, it's a whole different bid, man. You gotta have money when you're incarcerated. That changes everything up.
The idioto's going to jail, fool. We're gonna get him.
Like yo, that shit they saying about Puffy getting beat up in prison.
Oh, I ain't hear that one yet.
Yo, I gotta answer this phone call, man. I'm out.
I'm out of here. Y'all be easy, man. We out of here. Click up. Blip, blip.